Hi everybody, Danny Bubrick here for Fox 23, and welcome to our next edition of Fridays with Fox, where we're talking to people around town who are maybe doing things that are flying below the radar or not getting the public response or public relations that they maybe deserve, but are still playing significant roles in contributing to our community and contributing to the great community that we all take part in and we all live in and enjoy. One of the areas that is really critical right now, especially in the middle of fall sports season, is that of being an athletic trainer or athletic training. And we're joined today by Dr. Ben Velasquez from Encore Sports Medicine, or as the students know, Dr. Ben. So Dr. Ben, thank you for taking the time out to join us
Appreciate
today.
it.
So tell us a little bit about athletic training and why it's so important in athletic practice or athletic competition.
Well, athletic trainers are the first line of defense when an injury occurs. All you need to do is look at Damar Hamlin and what occurred there on the sidelines of the Buffalo Bills. And athletic trainers plan for that. For example, before every football game, I will have a medical timeout with the visiting coaches, and if they have an athletic trainer with them, our coaches, the officials, and the school officials, and we will go over that. We do have an emergency action plan. We have an AED on the sideline. We have access to an ambulance and where they will come. And we're basically planning for an emergency and hope we never have to use it.
Awesome. So, I mean, obviously right now in the middle of fall, football is a very visual aspect of your work, but I'm assuming you also are involved in a number of different sports.
Well, I'm also working with the Sacred Heart women's volleyball, junior high, JV, and varsity teams. In fact, this Saturday, we have a varsity regional playoff. So I'll be covering that as well.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So how does somebody look to become an athletic trainer that may be interested in being part?
Well, a student will have to complete an undergraduate degree and then go to a master's program that is specializing in athletic training. And I'm going to plug Southern Miss. Okay, the University of Southern Miss has what's called a 3-2 program, which means they spend 3 years as an undergraduate and then 2 years in a master's program. And I have taught there. I was a past instructor at Southern Miss, and now that I'm technically retired, I'm an adjunct. So some of the students that are in athletic training in the Hattiesburg area are some of my past students.
Oh, that's awesome. But I'm sure that makes you feel good as an instructor. Mm-hmm. But kind of playing off of that a little bit, what are some of the most rewarding experiences you've had being an athletic trainer with the high schools here in this area? Because you don't do it just for Sacred Heart.
Well, I do. Yes, I personally do. I'm assigned specifically to Sacred Heart, whereas we have someone that's assigned to Presbyterian Christian. We have someone assigned to Petal High School. Okay. And then Hattiesburg Clinic has people assigned to other schools as well. As an athletic trainer, I get to enjoy working with the young people and seeing their successes. But another thing that we do is we see an injury when it occurs. And along with the orthopedic surgeons and the physical therapists, we work together as a team, and we work with the physicians and PTs and other healthcare professionals to get the athlete back. We call them patients. We get the patient back from when they got hurt, through the rehabilitation, and then the return to play. So we can do, athletic trainers can do rehabilitation exercises. We have athletic trainers in the Encore Clinic in Petal, and also at Petal High School. And these athletic trainers will come in the morning and have morning rehabilitation hours, and then they'll have hours after school to get them prepped for classes, practice.
Awesome. So it's a significant time investment when you're assigned to a team.
And the enjoyment is getting an athlete back to full return to play.
Full speed. What would be one thing you would say that caught you by surprise when you started working with youth sports and things as a trainer?
In terms of?
Just if you're like, oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting that, maybe.
I was going to say that I've had 49 years of experience.
True.
So I've probably seen quite a bit.
I'll bet.
Does not is something I've not seen.
Awesome. Okay.
So, I mean, as a high school athletic trainer, I had 2 cervical neck injuries that luckily were not serious, and they had a full recovery. I was a junior college athletic trainer. I was a 4-year athletic trainer at a D2 school in North Carolina, and I had a back injury, which we thought was cervical neck, but found out it was a lumbar fracture, and the kid was unconscious. You know, we see a bunch of different injuries, from concussion to ACLs, MCLs, hip injuries. In fact, in Texas, I had a girl that dislocated her hip. And I wasn't the athletic trainer in charge. I was the department chair, and I just happened to be there. And the assistant athletic trainer that was there was waving at me frantically. So I go over there and I said, she's got a dislocated hip, and she was a visiting team athlete, so we had to get her parents involved. But no, there's just quite a few injuries. Now, every once in a while, I'll see something that, I didn't know about this particular injury, or I didn't know about this offshoot of an injury. So there's still quite a few things that are going on. But I think what's most important is that the public need to realize that athletic trainers are licensed healthcare professionals, licensed by the state. So in addition to being a nationally certified athletic trainer, I'm a Mississippi licensed athletic trainer. At one time, I was Tennessee licensed and Texas licensed. But since retiring and coming back home, I've let those lapse. But being a licensed healthcare professional has been very rewarding for the past 40+ years.
Awesome. Well, and clearly you are a vital part of the athletic program, specifically here at Sacred Heart, but you've been a vital part of the athletic programs for quite a while around our southeast region. So, Dr. Ben, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
With us today. Stay tuned to our viewers out there in social media, Fox, Facebook land, and keep an eye out as we come to more of our Fridays with Fox. For Fox 23, I am Denny Bubry.